Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, teaching the truth and sincerity in the name of Yahawashi. So,
this flooring, roofing, glass wall, brick walls.
today, I'm going to be doing some talking about in between. The in betweens. So I'm going to start off with Matthew 1 and 7. Matthew 1 and 17. So all the generations from Abraham to David are 14 generations. And from David until the carrying away into Babylon are 14 generations. And from the carrying away into Babylon unto Mashiach are 14 generations. So it's 14 generations. Generations in between the major points in our history. So the first point would be Abraham, right? So, and this is why it's important. I'm going to speak to you right now. It's important to know these things because it's your history. Matthew 1 and 1. The book of the generation of Yahawashi HaMashiach, son of David, the son of Abraham. And then we'll go to Genesis 17. So I'm trying to explain to you the 14 generations in between, like it said, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So I'm in Genesis 17, going on 4 and 5. And I read Matthew 1, verse 1, and then verse 17. So if you guys, what do you want to get? Matthew 1 and 17? Starts to explain because there's a timeline. People are born when they're supposed to be born. Like right now, we're approaching Jacob's trouble. You know, that's a marker in history and in time.
Matthew 1 and 17. So all the generations of Abraham to David are 14 generations.
Alright, so we're going to stop there. We're going to talk about just those 14 generations. Because people always say, well, they don't believe in the Bible, basically. They'll say, oh, the Bible is just written by man. But it's written by a certain man, a Hebrew man, for the Hebrew men, for Israelites. Now, Mark, how can we get Genesis 17, start at 4? And it's very important to understand why you are who you are. Go ahead.
Genesis 17 and 4. As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations.
So right now, Yahawashi is talking to Abraham, and he's about to do he told them what his plans is. He said, I'm going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, or he's about to tell them. But right now he told them that I'm going to make my covenant with you. So keep going.
5. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee.
Alright, so see, there's a difference. His name was Abraham, which means exalted father. And then Yahawashi changed his name to Abraham, which means basically father of a multitude, father of nations. Now, that's why the book of Matthew is so important. Because, yeah, people will say, well, it's just the Bible written by men. Yeah, men that have a story to tell to other men like them. So, you get Genesis 17 and 17, or our substance story there.
This is Genesis 17 and 17. Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed and said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old? And shall Sarah, that is 90 years old, bear?
See, so it doesn't matter how old you are. The Lord said you're going to have a kid, you're going to have a kid. You're going to have a baby at this time. And he told him that he's going to come back at the time of life, which means that the angel who's talking to him is Yahawashi, and he's going to come back as Isaac. Hebrews 13 and 2, and Genesis 18 and 10.
Hebrews 13 and 2. Don't forget to show hospitality to strangers, for some who have done this have entertained angels without realizing it.
Yeah, so Abraham was talking to them. He knew there were angels, and he knew who they were. But for us, who don't know him, we haven't seen him, we should entertain strangers, not just because it's the right thing to do, because we might be entertaining strangers, and we might be getting some messages. So let's get Genesis 18 and 10.
This is Genesis 18 and 10. And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life. And lo, Sarah, thy wife, shall have a son. And Sarah heard it in the tent door which was behind him.
Now that's Yahawashi telling him, look, I'm going to come back, and I'm going to come back as a baby, and you guys are going to be my parents. That's a God, right? That's a God, that's a power. He said, look, I'm going to come back, but I'm going to be a baby, and you're going to raise me. Alright, so let's go to Genesis 25 and 23. And then, go back to Matthew 1. See? Go ahead.
Genesis 25 and 23. And Yahawashi said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
So this is the important part. I mean, it's all important, but this is the critical part. Because in between 14 generations, the build-up, the setup, the most crucial part of this promise was being set up. Because right here, read that again.
And Yahawashi said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
So now two manner of people are coming into the earth. See, Yahawashi didn't tell Abraham that. He just told him, look, I'm going to be back. So with the promises he makes, he keeps, but he adds stuff if he wants to, and he takes away stuff if he wants to. So, we got to be careful what we ask for. Because right here, Two people are coming back. Satan and then our people. So get 26.
Genesis 25 and 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
So now Jacob, because that's telling you that Esau was born first, they were twins. And then Esau got his heel grabbed by Jacob, which means a transfer of power. Just gonna take it, that's gonna be the move right there. Because, well, if you're someone taking you down, you gotta pull their heel up to take them out of balance. And
Like
that's,
UFC.
yeah, that's wrestling. Yeah. When you shoot, you just reach back for the heel, pick it up, and counter it.
Especially if they're trying to kick you.
Yeah. They got that leg and
Yeah.
Well, Esau, he's trying to kick the Israelites, but Jacob, he's gonna catch that heel and flip him.
You see how in movies the most dramatic part of the fight, he just catches whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're gonna catch that heel. We're gonna take that heel and take his power.
Too, like when they throw a fist, catch it
You
like
can catch that too. You can stop it and catch it. So that's important. Now get verse 30 out of that.
There's some of that on Karate Kid Part 3. Next verse.
Verse 29 and 30.
Genesis 25 and 29. And Jacob saw a cottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint.
So here's the setup. Jacob was cooking and Esau was hunting. Something very important is going to happen. Go ahead.
And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage.
So he's going to trade it for that pottage.
It shows you that Esau, he likes raw meat. You know, he likes his meat red.
It wasn't even cooked yet. It's just like throwing stuff in, throwing meat in. It's all red. It's all bloody.
They have videos on YouTube where they're eating raw meat. You know?
Yeah. That meat. What happened?
We're teaching the Bible right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, teaching that the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans
Take a look at the sign.
are the Lord's chosen people on the Sinai. Because the people in Israel, those are not the real Jews. You know, the Jews are not described like that in the Bible.
So they're basically right here. If you come and take a look at the sign, Judah is the Negroes, which means Judah, Benjamin, and Levi are the three tribes of the Southern Kingdom. They're all dark skinned. And then the 10 tribes, those are Latinos and Native Americans. So it's right here. The most important thing we can tell you is Esau is. You know who Esau is? Who's Esau?
Since you got the Bible.
Esau is Jacob's
No,
brother.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. You said you did know.
So you got the Bible.
Yeah, I do. Want to tell you?
Besides, it's single element of the Bible.
What?
500 years before Jesus Christ.
What do you mean? We're talking about this is 500 years old? That's what you're saying? Are you saying to me that this is only 500 years old? What are you saying?
I'm saying that it was written before Christ, right?
Couple of thousand years before he came.
Right,
Remember,
so
we were
it
in
was prophecy. It was
Not,
prophecy, right?
not about their vision. There is important.
So
But-
Jacob is holding it.
I am holding it.
I'm not with the Bible.
I'm holding it.
So before Jesus Christ,
Who's that?
crucifixion.
Who's that? Who's that? What does the letter J mean? Why are you saying Jesus? Who's Jesus?
Okay, the Lord, you know the Lord, they didn't call him Jesus, you know that? Because because you said before the Bible, right? Before the Bible, there was no letter J. So how they call him Jesus?
Okay.
You get it?
Well, you guys have a blessed day.
Right. See, that's why it's important.
The truth hurts. I mean, the truth is truth.
The truth you can't negotiate.
Yeah.
It's not like a car. It's not like I'm trying to sell you a car. It's the truth.
Yeah.
You know?
Because he knew back then he was Hebrew. There's no such thing as the letter J, you know. So he knew already, you know. So that's why he said, "Have a blessed day," and just
Trying to come up with that slick shit.
yeah, that's Esau right there
That's
for you.
Esau, yeah. 'Cause I
And that's
told-
good because you're lesson upon Esau. And look,
Yeah.
Esau just pulled up.
She said, that's a creepy snake.
Yeah.
You see how he just came up? And what were we talking about? We were talking about he traded up his blessing.
Yeah.
He just came up all sleepy. You know, he could have been, because the niggas are evil too. Niggas is wicked too.
Oh yeah.
So he could have been from one of the tribes, but see how he came? That's that stupid ass slick big shit. You know, I know what you're talking about, eh? What am I talking about?
You know, the 500 years old, and he tried to throw that slick shit, you know. But brother caught on.
If you want to go before the Bible, we'll talk about the letter J then.
Yeah.
But he didn't know I got my slick resistant shoes on, man. I ain't slipping on that shit. But this is important. You know, that was an illustration. The Lord said, you guys are talking about the right stuff. Let me bump it up a notch. It's important to know because I asked him, do you know who Esau is? And he said, he shook his head, yeah, but he didn't know. He didn't know.
We're not trying to get sarcastic or nothing. We just want to just bring it out plain and, bring out the truth plain and simple.
Yeah.
And I wasn't trying to get slick with his ass, but I caught him. I was like, man, so who's Esau then? You got it. You got the Bible. What the hell does me have the
I'm
Bible?
asking you,
Right.
like,
We know he ain't gonna know nothing. So we have to treat him like a baby.
They did A, B.
yeah, like Apostle
They
did.
beat him with ABC suits.
A, B,
Read that again, that 30 and then 31.
Genesis 25 and 30. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faith. Therefore was his name called Edom.
He was just trying to get it as soon as he could. He was trying to get that before his time.
He's feeling like how Esau was feeling. He's feeling faint, without no faith.
Man, that was a man without no faith right there. Because he's trying to be cool and everything, but that's cool.
Because right here, Jacob, Esau was trying to steal his blessing, right? So we're telling this brother that he has a blessing for him, He has a blessing, but he's gonna let Esau take it away from him.
He probably already took. That's what the jab is. And I've been finding out that's the most illegal thing that any dictator could do is try to get you to take some medical procedure. Now, the states are fighting it, so he might have took that jab, and that's where his faith is.
Yeah.
Probably changed up his DNA.
Yeah. He could have been some fucking crazy ass pastor at some church. Now he doesn't have no faith.
Yeah.
He lost that connection with the Most High,
That's sad. Did you read 31?
And 31, and Jacob said, "Sound me this day thy birthright."
Man, see, that's how you know about Jake. Jake is slick. See right there, he was like, "But you got it." Like, yeah, I got it, but I'm trying to hook you up with it.
Yeah.
So he came on the reverse side.
Well, he couldn't take it.
Once he brought up the letter J back then, and then he's like, "Yeah, have a blessed day." And it's just so wow. The truth hurts.
Yeah, the truth is for scientists. Okay.
That's why science is Noah, right? It means
Noah.
Noah, yeah.
Wrong, who was wrong?
Yeah.
Who proved you wrong? We'll bring it up.
He did one of those things where he tried to swallow, but it got lumpy, and then he's all, "I got it
Yeah.
now."
Yeah, I've seen that too. Pulling up with old grandpa socks and I already judged him right away. I was like, man, this guy I already know.
See,
that's why I didn't say anything.
That's spirit. But he came with that old grandpa Christianity.
Yep, you could tell.
What an idiot! That nigga couldn't even spell JC. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I was like, "What are you talking about, JC?" After we do all these edifying lessons.
Yeah.
But that's how you get experience, so you can answer the question. We were tearing down a sliding glass window and replacing it. You got to get experience in doing that thing so you can have experience. You got to break this down so you can have experience to explain knuckleheads like that. He didn't even want to look at the sign. He was just sitting on his bike. He said, "Come on, look at the sign. Come on, look at the sign."
He told him, I think twice. He's still on his bike. Like he was ready to go because the truth was coming to him too much though that he's like, I gotta get myself ready to go.
And that's how you know they're wicked, because Esau came up to Jacob, and Jacob already knew all this niggas. I can get this guy right now. I can get him for something. So then he traded up his porridge, and he got his blessing. So let's go to Mark. How can you get Genesis 32 and 28? And then Exodus 3 and 13. See, it's all crystal clear. There is no hiding from the truth.
You said 32 and 28?
Yes, sir.
And he said, thy name shall be no more Jacob, but Israel. As for a prince, hast thou power with Yahweh and with men, and has prevailed.
There you go. It's a perfect example. So, we prevail against men. So we already knew off the bat, look at that guy's, he's on something. He was
Wearing
on-
sunglasses when it's fucking foggy
Ain't no
as hell.
fucking sun.
That just goes to show you that he's blind because first he didn't know the appearance, then he didn't know the name. So you got a whole different character. You know,
Yeah.
that you're calling on.
See, and then when we wake people up, it's a hard experience for them because we have to peel back their eyes so they can look at the real world.
Yeah.
Take their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because we tell him, he wasn't getting it. I told him, look, the Southern Kingdom was black. And he was like, huh?
Yeah,
And like, what you say like that?
have some enthusiasm, you know.
Yeah.
I
Acknowledge it a little bit
I
at
told
least.
him we're teaching the Bible here.
I don't have patience for niggas like that. He's slower than a fucking molasses coming down from a maple tree. That's too slow. You gotta be fast to get up in this.
Yeah, because Esau, his blessings with the sword, so he's smart in those rates, right?
Yeah.
And then so like the Moabites, right? They're smart in math. But you ever seen a Moabite drive? They're fucking stupid. They drive so stupid, they'll hit every car in the parking lot. They think that they're all like, well, yeah, they're smart in mathematics and shit, but you ever try to conversate with the Moabite? They're just like, and then they don't got no spirit, like, they're stupid. They fucking know how to flip a car, but they'll crash that motherfucker though.
Yeah,
Esau too, man, Esau's dumb as hell too.
they're all dumb.
Yeah.
Israel right here, when you got that blessing from Yahawashi, that's how you know that we're the people. We can have nothing and turn it into something.
It seemed like he knew the Bible. Why didn't you defend it? You know, why didn't you defend what you believed in? You know, because scriptures say that the wicked flee when no one pursue it.
Oh, man, he
Yeah.
took off.
Hey, he was barely here, barely 3 minutes. What?
Not even.
Not even. Yeah, I was gonna say probably less than that.
Maybe 2 at the most. Maybe 2.
And you're already
Supposed-
fleeing.
Yeah, it's
You're
supposed to be
already
an apologist, but
You can see those fucking smoke trails coming out the back of his tire. He was going fast. I gotta get away from these niggas. I don't know what the fuck possessed him to come. Well, the Lord possessed him.
probably left that right there now. But it's
But that's what we're up against, brothers. Because the representation of Esau coming up for that pottage is the stupid ass Christians coming up for the blessing. They don't understand. They come up and already got it. Nigga, then why are you still here? Why are you fucking riding a bike with your sunglasses on and there's no sun out? That's just amazing. But what did he say? He conflicted himself. He said, they were talking about Jesus 500 years before he came. I go, nah, nigga, they talking about him 3,000 years
He
before.
goes more than that.
Yeah. So get Exodus 3 and 13. That's the one.
yeah.
Exodus 3 and 13, and Moses said unto the Most High, Behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, The Most High of your fathers has sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, What is his name? What shall I say unto them?
What is his name? Can you tell? That's the most important part. And the name is not JC. Because J has history. And if it has history, you can point to where it began.
Got a precept. This is Romans 16 and 18. For they that are such serve not our Lord, Yahawashi my shop, but their own belly. And by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple.
Man, that brother was simple.
So
Yeah.
what point was that guy trying to make that the Bible came out 500 years before the Lord came?
Yeah, what was he trying to get at?
What point is that? We're
Yeah.
trying to tell you who is freaking Esau. You know?
Hey, but that's what they do. They put you to somewhere and they switch. That's what the Christians do. They go
redirect.
jump onto another thing to make you forget about the thing that they were talking about
That
before.
guy's very deceitful. He'll deceive somebody else very easily.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Come on, man. He's just a dusty old bones full of
His
green dust.
pineal gland is shot,
It looks like a fucking raisin. It's all fucked up. See,
calcified, all covered, you know?
it looked like that helmet he was wearing. That might have been his pineal gland. No, calcified. Can you get Genesis? What was it?
The same 132.
No, Matthew 1 and start at 1 and read 2:6.
The first back, Matthew 1:1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The book of the generations of Yahawashi Mashiach, the son of David and the son of Abraham.
So right there it's telling you that he had a father. Yahawashi had a father. So that his father had a father. His father's father, such and such, and we just explained it. That was the lesson. Keep going.
Abraham begat Isaac, and Isaac begat Jacob, and Jacob begat Judah and his brother.
So that's the most important part right there, because Judah got the blessing. You know, our Messiah is going to come through the line of Judah. Go ahead.
And Judah begat Phares and Zerah of Tamar, and Phares begat Ezrom, and Ezrom begat Aram.
So from right there, all those births up until before, go read 7.
And Solomon begat Rehoboam, and Rehoboam begat Abel, and Abel begat Asa.
So it went all the way to King David. That's why it's important. It went all the way up to King David, and then King David had what's his name? Solomon, King Solomon, which is the King of Peace. So that was my lesson to let you know about those 14 generations from Abraham until David. A lot of things happened. We were pilgrims, and when Abraham went to go sojourn, he walked around the whole blessing what he was going to get, which is all of Israel, Sudan, and Babylon right there. And then Jacob went to Egypt, so we were all over the place. And once we got out of Egypt, we had to go to the Babylonian captivity. So they were talking about Babylon, right? It said Babylon. It didn't say the Assyrian captivity, so it wasn't talking about the northern kingdom. It's only talking about the southern kingdom.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very simple.
No, it really is, though.
It really is, but it gets hard and complicated when you got crazy ass ideas in your head. Talking about the Bible is only 500 years old before sweet JC came on the scene.
I mean, the Bible, what the etymology is paper and scroll. So, I mean, you know, our forefathers were writing things down on the scroll, even in, you know, if I guess, real quick.
Yeah.
Because these things were being written down through men.
For generations.
That's why it goes to show you that bloodline is important, you know. And right now, this world is about to celebrate Thanksgiving, but our people, they celebrate it too. But our bloodline, you know, that's our bloodline. You know, the ones who were slaughtered,
Mm-hmm.
the Native Americans.
So we don't celebrate it. We don't.
Because you're just celebrating their death, the slaughter.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeremiah 36:4. Then Jeremiah called Baruch, the son of Ner, and Baruch wrote from the mouth of Jeremiah all the words of the Most High, which he had spoken unto him upon a roll of a book.
Perfect.
Baruch, you know, also has his own, well, not his own, but has a book in the Apocrypha, you know?
Yeah. So he's telling you that Jeremiah wrote it for Baruch.
Yep.
Easy. And then you can explain that even further, that these people are the only ones that are going to get the promise of salvation.
Yeah.
So that should break a lot of hearts. Maybe that's why he took off so fast. He didn't want to get his heart broken.
He didn't want to be confounded, you know, because he seen our setup right here. You know?
He was having a good day, you know. Then he fucked up. He got me for some Mormon type bullshit. I'm like, please.
Oh yeah, those are.
And I know they noticed me first, because I'm like, oh man, shut the hell up. What you talking about 500 years before? Trying to be smart. See, if you go to a conference and they're talking about doctor stuff, and you're going in there talking about, oh, can you use a tape measure? They'll be like looking at you like, you can't put a tape measure inside a human body. And it's just the same way.
He has to be more specific. The Old Testament, you know.
But he's not specific. He's not detailed. I want to get this and close off on this. This is Revelation 19 and 15. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of Almighty Yahawashi. So you have to understand what's going to happen. So when all these deaths start happening, you ain't bugging out like that Christian on the bike. So that was my lesson.
That's a spiritual, because what I wanted to speak upon today was reincarnation.
Damn.
Our people don't believe in reincarnation. Because I was someone too that didn't believe so until this brother broke it down to me. And I was like, oh, you know what? It does make sense. And our people need to believe in reincarnation because it's in the scriptures, you know? It's in the scriptures. And I wanted to get
Because we are our forefathers coming back, you know.
because that's the thing, you know, our people, when I remember when I was in the world, the first thing that, reincarnation, it was, the Indians, they died, they believed the spirits would go to animals. So that made me believe not in reincarnation, you know, because I never heard of it. You know, when we live here in, you know, Babylon, they don't speak upon reincarnation though. They you know, in Babylon, they have your mind thinking that all you do is like, you know, raise your kids, get a job, buy a house, pay taxes, and then you die. Simple.
Boring ass shit.
Yeah. See? So Babylon doesn't speak upon reincarnation, you know? So that's the thing, you know, and like I said, you know, our people are supposed to know about reincarnation, but they have to believe in that, you know? Like I said, I was someone too that I didn't believe before because I thought that was just for the Indians, you know, the reincarnation, like the spirits will go into animals. So I was just like, man, that just